Yeah, you mentioned a $1,300 drug at the top of this. Were you referring to the weight loss drugs?
Yeah, I was referring to Ozempic, or I was referring the fat loss drug.
So those are going to be $150 out of pocket for Americans.
They'll be much lower. They'll be much lower. Yeah, go ahead, please.
We have not negotiated those yet. We're going to be rolling these out over time. The GLP category of drugs, which includes Ozempic, have not been negotiated yet.
What's the timeline for
I like how they lie nonstop, but Dr. Oz correctly determines that this is something they shouldn't lie about because there's probably a pretty big overlap between hardcore Trump sycophant and Ozempic user. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's a lie that they would have to deal with. Because normally when Trump says something wildly incorrect, nobody steps up to correct him.
Yeah, you mentioned a $1,300 drug at the top of this. Were you referring to the weight loss drugs?
Yeah, I was referring to Ozempic, or I was referring the fat loss drug.
So those are going to be $150 out of pocket for Americans.
They'll be much lower. They'll be much lower. Yeah, go ahead, please.
We have not negotiated those yet. We're going to be rolling these out over time. The GLP category of drugs, which includes Ozempic, have not been negotiated yet.
What's the timeline for Yeah,
So stupid. Not the only big pharmaceutical news happening right now, actually. Apparently, California is trying to undercut this. Gavin Newsom is trying to undercut this by claiming that he is intending to sell Ozempic. Like, just full on. So, I mean, this is essentially like a little slice of Medicare for all. I mean, this is a full, decommercialization of the sale. This has been in the works for a few years. Yeah, but everything's been in the works, right? You remember all the like Medicaid or CalCare or whatever. What was the name for it? The Medicare for all, but California. There are so many like health-based proposals that California's been juggling for a while. I need to see this shit actually happen, you know? CalRx? No, it was a different thing. It wasn't CalRx. But I guess that speaks to the point that there's been a number of them. Cal? If he does this for HRT, California will become a mecca for homosexuals and transgenders, as if it wasn't already. Medi-Cal? Maybe it was Medi-Cal, yeah. As a person with diabetes, I wish they'd stop marketing Ozempic as a weight loss drug. Yeah, sorry, that ship has sailed. People have been looking for that for a long-ass fucking time, man. People have been looking for a functional weight loss drug for a long time. There was pretty much guaranteed that shit would get yoinked out of your hands the nanosecond people realized its off-label use would be more popular. To balance this based act out, check in on him vetoing 2 AI restriction/safety bills and trying to replace them with watered-down do-nothing versions. Makes sense, yeah. Capitulate to capital as always. A huge amount of California's money comes from Silicon Valley. I wish they'd stop marketing minoxidil as a hair loss drug. Look, I'm still tentatively approving of Ozempic as a weight loss drug because I think that at the end of the day, it's good to encourage practices in your day-to-day life that will lead to you being healthier. If you're dependent on a drug, like if you need it, then okay. You know, if it helps, then okay. But I know it does create a culture where there are people where like, you could just eat a little better and work out a little and be like happy, like it would be better for you. But now you've got a super expensive medical prescription that you've got to stay on, you know. Otherwise you're going to gain the weight back, you know, because your appetite's going to come back once you're done. So again, it's not a moral judgment. If you lose a bunch of weight on Ozempic, fucking, I don't care. Like, seriously, good, whatever. I don't fucking care. If I was in a room and nobody was watching me, and there was a button and no one was watching me, and I could press the button and get ripped and have an 8-pack out of nowhere, I would press I'd lie to all of you. I'd tell you I just worked out. I've been hiding my physique under the t-shirt, you know. I'd hit that button multiple times. I'd get a 16, 24, 32 pack. I don't care. It's not a moral judgment. It's just that, practically speaking, you know, I'd tell you I'm natty. Oh yeah. But I do worry a little bit about, you know, a culture and way. It's kind of like the overprescription of antidepressants and ADHD medications, right? Where like I use Adderall, and if a person needs Adderall and benefits from it, fucking great. But if there's something in your life that could be improved by, like, I don't know, going on a daily walk or something, it's probably good to explore that option to see if the pharmaceutical assistance is something that you know, like really benefit from. You know what I'm talking about. But people always take this up. They always take it to be like a moral thing. You know, they always take it to be a moral thing. Like, oh, well, you know, people shouldn't get on Ozempic because they're fat and they should have to suffer to not be fat. And I think that's bullshit, right? That's stupid. Yeah, I'm trying to talk about it in the most neutral terms because the past couple of times I've talked about Ozempic on stream in any capacity, somebody's gotten mad at me in my emails. So I'm trying to avoid that, you know? How'd you lose the weight? Ate a lot of potatoes. Didn't even exercise. Trying to lose some more weight. I'm finding this weight to be a lot more stubborn. You lost it by eating air-fried chicken nuggets instead of regular ones? Okay. Unironically, I was taking a look at different brands of like air-fried chicken tenders, nuggets, whatever, just breaded chicken, you know, at Costco because they stopped producing or like distributing my preferred brand of Tyson's air-fried chicken nuggets, which I haven't had in a year because I haven't found them in stores, and I'm not going to like go out of my way to find them. I don't like them that much. The calories per ounce on some of these oil-fried breaded chicken brands is nearly double the air-fried variety. Double. It is insane. We're talking about a difference between 160 calories per 5 ounces, I think it is, and 280 calories per 5 ounces. What the fuck? That is insane. With the green bag, yeah, the air fried ones, those are good, but you have to use the right sauce. What are they putting in that shit? Oil! Oil! They're putting oil in it. And look, oil's not bad for you necessarily, but holy shit, you're doubling the fucking Jesus. Like what I put in my car? Yeah, basically. Anyway, nothing is inherently bad when it comes to food. It's all about moderation. That's what they used to say about aspartame and lead. Now look at us. We look like fools.